Hello, everyone. Leo here. I hope everyone is having an awesome Wednesday. For everyone, that's from from the U.S. Happy Hump Day. I'm not sure what other countries call Wednesday, but to everyone else, happy Wednesday as well. I'm hoping that you are getting off to a great start today. Working on your business, yourself, and your goals. All right. So today, let's talk about one of the biggest mindsets I believe mindset traps that I believe that hold affiliate marketers back, and that is comparison. Um, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're scrolling through Facebook, TikTok, and you're seeing other affiliates posting their results. Sharing screenshots, and celebrating wins. And instead of feeling inspired, you feel like you're behind the eight ball. All right. So let's talk about how to actually stop comparing yourself to those people and start focusing on your own growth. All right. I was guilty of this as well. In the beginning, I would see other people, making sales, getting hundreds of likes, and I would, think, what was I doing wrong? All right, but here's what I learned: that comparison is a thief. It steals your focus, it steals your confidence, and it steals your joy. All right, so here are um, three things that helped me break free from being trapped in that comparison trap. All right. The first one is everyone's timeline is different. All right. So you're comparing your chapter or where you are on the timeline to someone else's chapter 20. So you may be in chapter one, they could be in chapter 20, or you could be on month one, they could be on month 36. Okay. So focus on your progress, not being perfect. Don't focus on perfection. Okay. Again, first one is everyone's timeline is different. All right. So the second one is wins do not always show the full story. Okay. What you see online is just a highlight reel. They're not actually sharing the pains that they've gone through to actually get to that win. Okay. So you do not see, like I said, you don't see the failed launches, the sleepless nights, or the hundreds of posts that got no engagement. Like I talked about yesterday, is there was days and and nights that I stayed up all night and then went right back to work, trying to work on my online business. Okay, so again, you don't always see the full story. Okay, and the third and final is turn comparison into being curious. All right. So instead of saying, why not me, maybe ask yourself, what can I learn from them? All right. And then study what works, apply it in your own way, and then keep yourself focused in your lane on what you're doing. All right. Don't try to swerve into other people's lane. Just stay focused on your lane, and then turn which is that comparison into actually curiosity. Okay. And after I stopped actually comparing and started tracking my own progress, then of course my confidence grew, and my results shortly there followed. As you could tell, as far as the confidence, before I didn't want to do lives, and now I'm on day 22 of doing lives, and it's actually I actually wake up looking forward to doing lives. It is hard, sometimes trying to come up, with some things to talk about, but then I remember just go back on what I've experienced, and then try to share, what I've learned on that. All right. So again, your confidence will grow, and then shortly after, results will start coming in. Okay. So with that, have you ever caught yourself comparing your results to someone else's? And if so, how did it make you feel? Okay. And then, and also, what helps you refocus when you actually get stuck in this trap. Okay. All right. So just to recap, video for today. Um, just remember that comparison is natural, but it does not have to serve you. All right. It distracts you from the only person that you are actually competing with, and that is your past self. Okay. All right. Just remember that your journey is not supposed to look like everyone else's. Stay focused, stay consistent, and let your progress tell your story. Okay. All right. Until next time, everyone, hope everyone has a great Wednesday, great hump day. Until tomorrow, Leo out.